So let me reset. Post-it note. When you turn the page, close the chapter, uncover things you weren't expecting, what do you do with all that information? Hi, my name is Sandra, and welcome to Tap the Soul. Here we talk about mindfulness and intentional living, curating your life, prioritizing you, and a few other things on the horizon. But today I just wanted to check in. It's been about 3 or 4 weeks since I've been here, and I have been quiet, but I've been busy. And I'm embracing the season that I am currently in, the soft unfolding. You see, I wrapped up a 12-week program a couple weeks ago now, and I shared the journey here on YouTube. And week to week, I would express my learnings and findings about what I was going through. The journey that I created was supposed to be about self care and self love, and it became a journey of self discovery. And I'm really happy that it did. And the timing was very well timed, even if it wasn't something that was planned. You see, life has a way of listening to you and taking you through a journey, regardless of whether it's the path you thought you should be on. We plan, right? I plan. I planned the program. I wrote out all the things that I wanted to do from week to week. I put reflection prompts on the post tab here on YouTube. I recorded every week. I spent a lot of time in my journal. I spent a lot of time in reflection and doing the look back. And that journey became self discovery. And the second half of that journey is the last video I posted. And I rewatched that just a couple minutes ago before hitting the record button. And I wrote 3 things on a post it note before I hit record: grow at your own pace, the soft unfolding, and prioritize you. Now, every week I talk about prioritizing you, and the goal of the journey was to take myself through self love and self nurturing and self care. And it was to inspire you, anybody who would click on the video and listen to one of the videos, whether you're there for a minute or you watch it from end to end and week to week. The goal was really to encourage you to do the same. It was to encourage you to prioritize yourself, to encourage you to spend time in your journal, have a conversation with yourself, and to really take stock and inventory of where you are, celebrate what you want to celebrate, and start learning to let go what you needed to let go of. I'm in the let go phase. I am in the self discovery, unpacked, what do I do with it phase. And we are also in the season of spring at the time of recording this video and the last one. So when I say grow at your own pace, for me, it really is because my plan that I researched and I made a program for was to do a 90-day or a 12-week plus a couple days of a journey of the soft unfolding and what that looked like for me. And instead of doing that, I decided I am still in that period of my life right now where I am calling it a soft unfolding, but I'm not necessarily tracking it from week to week, and it's not necessarily for 90 days. I have a general idea of when I want to focus on what's next, but I'm also just organically going with the flow. And this is the pivot that I am currently in. The soft unfolding for me is having the ability to give yourself grace. And we talk about that all the time, but we don't always execute it really well, do we? So I'm giving myself grace. I'm allowing myself to be vulnerable. I'm allowing myself to soften, to put down the guard, be in a cocoon, but to put down the guard and really focus on some of the areas that I discovered during the 12 weeks that I didn't really fully unpack or understand or celebrate or started to heal. And that's the phase that I'm in right now. That's the journey that I'm in right now. And that's the season that I am currently enjoying. So the soft unfolding for me is really about taking time and doing a lot of the things that I was doing throughout the 12-week journey. And even before that, I still write in my journal, I still meditate. I've reduced, almost eliminated my footprint in terms of social media intentionally. I really just wanted to step away from any and all influences that may steer me in a course and a path that's not aligned with where I am right now. We get comfortable in the people, places, and spaces around us. And when you stop and have a conversation with yourself, when you stop and really evaluate your life, you get to pause. You get to celebrate those moments in your life that you didn't stop to celebrate because you're too busy running on to the next thing, to be at that next event, to do that next project, to tackle whatever. And then you're on social media posting and posting. And when you start to take back your life in terms of taking back your time to focus on yourself, you start to see things really differently. So I spent a lot of time writing, a lot of time writing, and I'm going to do something with that. And that's coming soon. But what I've found is taking that time to step away from being out and still socializing where you need to and where you want to, but being intentional about focusing within. And this is not always about a healing journey. Some people aren't in a journey of healing. They just need to take a break. They just need to step away to reground themselves. And then they go back to their lives with more clarity and more focus of how they want to navigate their way forward, right? That is where I am. Now, yes, for me, there is healing that's definitely involved, but that's my journey. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's your journey. So grow at your own pace. The soft unfolding season for me is to really soften, it is to unpack, to celebrate, to heal, to grieve, to be mindful about what brings me joy, what puts a smile on my face, what warms my soul. And for me right now, it is making mixtapes, writing in my journal, writing in other ways, um, creating something that just resonates with who I am. And it doesn't matter whether it makes its way to social media. It's not about the clicks and the likes and the views. It really is just about prioritizing me and being passionate about where I am right now. There's so many people that you will come across throughout social media or your friends and your family who take that step away and they come back. And when that return happens, many people have transformed into the next evolution of wherever they are in their journey. I don't know what that's going to look like for me on the other side of it, but I know that I'm enjoying the phase that I'm in right now. The more that I unfold and the more that I unpack who I am, who Sandra is at this stage of 51, I can honestly and wholeheartedly say that even the ugly parts I am embracing. It doesn't make it easy, but it's very, very necessary because I am learning more about myself every single day. Now, the last thing I wrote on this post it note was prioritize you. And I'm encouraging you to still do that. Um, for 12 weeks, I shared my journey. The playlist is going to be in the description box below. I put posts every week in regards to reflection prompts in case you need something to nudge you along to write in your notes app or to write in your journal. The focus has really been to encourage you to prioritize you. I still have life. I still have health things, family things, loved ones, job, relationships, all the stuff, all the life stuff, bills, car, house, like all the stuff is still there. But amongst all of that, I am still making sure that I prioritize time for myself. I thought it was easier to just look around and be aware of everything that is happening around me and navigating forward. And some things will fall off and some things will jump on and some things will be stagnant and you're not sure because you haven't gotten to it. All of that is okay. Grow at your own pace, prioritize you, and embrace all of the things that you can while you're still living your life. But just make sure you're taking a few moments for you along the way. And for me, that is the soft unfolding. I will continue to do all the things that I've been doing, the journaling and the writing and the music and the affirmations and the conversation with myself in the mirror and hopefully get some more movement in now that the weather is getting warmer here. My ask to all of you, my invitation to all of you is that you take a moment, you prioritize you, you allow yourself to unfold and grow at your own pace and take a moment and just smile. for all the things that you've done, for all the things you haven't done, for all the things that you want to do, for all the things that you're no longer doing. At the end of the day, just pause, inhale, exhale, and smile. I will be back again soon.